With the advent of AI videos, per my usual MO, I thought I'd do the exact same thing, but much after is relevant and with less substance. Kind of like an AI light.
I'm not an AI.
Whatever. Hello everybody, my name is Christian Pokemon Champion, and I think our future AI overlords are wonderful. So I prepared Alexa, hooked up my Switch, and now Alexa, let's begin. I named myself Job Jr. Wait, no. Alexa. Alexa, you're in the way. After a bit of designing in conference with my epic sister, we did our best to encapsulate our MC. Welcome world, here's Alexa in the flesh. High five. There we go. We did our best, okay? So this is the woman that birthed Alexa? Duh, bleep did you just give me? Oh, a Rotom phone. That certainly was not a phone you just gave me. As I jump off the abyss that is in front of my house, let me explain how this all works. Here's Alexa. Say hi, Alexa.
Hi. CPC's real name is.
Essentially, whenever a yes or no prompting pops up, or to choose an attack at a battle, Alexa will be at the helm. I also get to choose when to terrestrialize and which Pokemon to be in the party. Trust me, this is for my sanity. Plus, for extra content, this will be a Nuzlocke too. Since this will be baby Alexa's first Nuzlocke, it's not gonna be a total Nuzlocke. For one, Alexa will be choosing when and if to switch in battle. Trust me, this won't make the challenge easier anyway. I'll also be giving her a 5-level cap buffer over my opponent's strongest Pokemon. The moment has arrived for Alexa to decide her starter. Choose wisely.
Sprigatito.
Alright, Sprigatito it is. And now for her name.
Here is a name. Mehitable. Here is a name. Jol. Here is a name. Aelos.
I don't know how to spell any of these names. Alexa, give me a random name.
Kadiuska.
Katie it is. In Alexa's very first battle, while she never chose to use Leafage, it's right there, Alexa! She did win her first battle without too much of a fuss. Next to our first Pokemon to join her team, lots of firsts for baby, is between this spider or this pig.
Pig.
Ah, pig it is! Alright, we got our first Pokemon. For her name, she went with Stu.
Here is a name. Stew.
Stu makes sense. I don't know if he said Stu, but Stu is hilarious. Continuing with the story, and oh look, it's Techno the robotic puppy. That's an early 2000s reference for my fellow millennials. Not gonna lie, looking back, I coincidentally chose the correct version of this game with its futuristic aesthetics. In the cave, there's not a lot of options, so naturally she chose Donald Trump as her third Pokemon. Make Palkia great again! This is pretty much what I think Guana looks like. Yo, I didn't know Game Freak put me in this game. Don't know why they dyed my hair blonde though. Not long after, I ran into my first experience with the consequences of an open world game, running into a wild Flamigo with a higher level than I'm used to. I had to give Alexa the choice between fight or flight.
Peace was never an option.
Okay, subsequently losing our starter due to this. She even wanted to continue fighting. Alexa, stop with the risk taking. You're not that machine. Definitely gonna try to avoid fights as much as possible here on out. Oh hey, a fight.
Wait a minute.
Well, I think I learned yet another lesson. This little duck is swole! Attempt 2. This time around, Alexa was able to... Oh wait. Feed picks! This time, Nomona still killed a Pokemon via a crit, but at least we can make some progress. Time just flies in this game. Oh, speaking of time, it's been like 4 minutes into the script and I gotta make some progress. So real quick, I ought to mention 2 things. One, it hasn't been fully agreed upon how many Pokemon you're allowed to have or how to access these Pokemon in a Nuzlocke. So I figured 2 Pokemon per area in each province is more than enough for this challenge. 1 in the overworld and 1 in the den if applicable. And 2, in terms of EV training, I figured I would put all of the EVs into my defenses since I can't choose my attacks anyway. At the very least, I can cake up my Pokemon for battle. But anyway, I defeated the Crab Titan. The bleep is happening. Alexa chose not to give the sandwich to Miraidon. Aww. And I found a shiny Mareep right outside the first gym. Man, there's so much to do before you get here. But first things first. Aw, it's a little Kricketot. He did a dance! Dunsparce, using Rollout, fainted the fake tot. Silly Cobra, in 3 swings, fainted the spider. Teddy Ursa's Fury Cutter, on the other hand, was extremely scary. Thankfully, Growlithe's Intimidate, along with their natural defense toward bug moves, made this gym possible without any casualties. Next is the second gym.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
With this leader, I didn't quite fully level up to my cap, mainly out of sheer laziness. But I was feeling confident from the battle before. Patillo was very easy since Alexa went straight for Bite. Even learned Seed Bomb over Hone Claws in the midst. A really good positive in my book since I'm better off only having attacks, so as to avoid Alexa using moves like Tail Whip multiple times in a row. Skiploom naturally had a major advantage over Smoliv, so it was inevitable. Alright Alexa, winning is a cinch at this point. Just don't use Rollout, because you'll lose Dunsparce.
Rollout go BRRRR.
What did I just say? The fact that Sudowoodo spammed Trailblaze, increasing their speed, didn't quite help me out here. Replacing Dunsparce, Alexa chose Growlithe. To avoid their rock throw from hurting too much, I opted to turn Growlithe to a normie. Retaliate so appropriate, Alexa. Farewell, Dunsparce. Hey Alexa, who's better? You or Google?
Google is a search engine, but I'm different.
Alrighty then, get used to Google being on top for the rest of this part.
That's what she said.
By the way, training while Alexa at the wheel was absolutely horrifying. I had to go heal so often so as to avoid Alexa from making a last-minute poor decision. This was the biggest reason why this challenge took just so dang long. You stuck up there, buddy? Very cute. Not long, Alexa caught a Kricketot. Her choice, not mine. No, for real. She also started malfunctioning.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
His internet was not broken. I'm pretty sure Alexa didn't like that Google versus Alexa bit there. Anyway, meet Google. At least until Alexa's ready to come back. Oh, actually, I should do that. Nani? Google, you ready for your first gym? I already missed Alexa. For this gym, we gotta find Mr. Walksabout. Monocle. I'm gonna use my monocle for this bit. Hold up! Gotta get my monocle. How am I supposed to work with this? Oh, I should give you the monocle. For this gym, since electricity is ineffective to grass Pokemon, they occupied most of my team. Go-Go did have to endure a few plucks to take on their Waltrell. By the way, did you know that Go-Go is a pure grass Pokemon? I thought they were a grass normal. No idea where I got that from. Other than using Worry Seed on an Intimidate Luxio, no issues with them. Floragato took down the Belly Bolt, but not without sustaining some damage. So Arcanine switched in when Miss Magius came out. Due to their normal Terra typing, they were rendered useless. Man, I just realized there was a split screen in the recording. I hate technology. Sorry guys. I was joking! Please don't break the game! In defeating the Stork Titan, I've decided to avoid the Starfall bases for the time being. I know how badges work, and Titan Pokemon are essentially totem Pokemon, but I'm scared to change. This Windmill is looking like it's having some problems. It's big, hairy, and pink! For the Worm Titan, even Google sucks at choosing the obvious move. I mean, Flamethrower is clearly the best, but no! Hey, still one at least. And for the Water Badge, what just happened? I'm glad I saved.
I'm glad you saved too.
So apparently I hear if you don't save the game enough, it kind of just crashes, meaning I had to retake on the worm. I'm not angry, you're angry!
Daddy, chill.
First things first, Arcanine, my best Pokemon by this point, was almost one-shotted by a crit. Not good. Thankfully, Jumpluff was capable of handling them. Gotta be honest, I was very impressed with how useful this little spore was in this challenge. Still kinda sucks in general, but their acrobatics hits pretty hard. Yeah, Google, just keep spamming Conspore. For Conrunnable, they were close to killing Corvisquire, and hit Go-Goat like a dump truck despite their ineffectiveness. So Elite Seed is dang useful for such an opponent. Eventually whittle down their HP enough for the win. It probably won't be that bad. Okay, I did try on one of the Starfall bases, and did complete it. But I was several levels higher than them, and I almost lost everybody. And thus, my fear of these bases has cemented. Bro, what is my character doing? It's just violently staring at Psyduck. Yo, are these guys related? Having caught a Standler in a den from earlier, I now have 2 Intimidators on my team to use against the normal gym. Also, dang it! Corviknight was much weaker than I expected. Thankfully, their defense is more than made up for it. Corviknight was also able to handle the Staraptor, with Standler wrapping this meal up. Oh no, I didn't know I already had to fight the rival again. Oh, Alexa's back, by the way. If it wasn't for my starter having an advantage over their Quaquaval, I would have lost all of my Pokemon. But some good news. Got a couple of needed held items. I'm gonna butcher these names. I found leftovers in Medali, and Assault Vest in Porto Marinada. Until now, I basically only had access to Oranberries, and wait a second. Assault Vest prevents the use of status moves. Oh. This is gonna be useful. With this, Alexa is forced to go with the one attack on the Pokemon if that's the only attack they had.
I resent what you're implying.
Hold up. I think I can hear something. Sorry, Moist Critical. For beating your butt! I'm gonna take this horse by the reins and red coats under the bloodstains.
Alexa.
And I'm never gonna stop until they make a drop, but that's because in the meantime.
Alexa.
Watch me gauge them, skip them, raise them arm.
Alexa.
I got a fans for more funds. I come back with more guns. Like I said, I can now use Assault Vest to make Ursaring a payback fiend. Plus, once again, Arcanine's Terror typing really helps out. Against a Ghost Gym, this should be an easy one. Ursaring was taking too much damage, but not without sniping the Mimikyu. Arcanine the Toxicity, but because Alexa has to annoy me at least once per battle, and the quota is up, they chose to use Extreme Speed on the Houndstone. And yes, Alexa gets to choose which Pokemon to attack in the double battle too. Thankfully, not much longer, we took the win. I beat up a pig robot. Where's the entrance to Gym 7? And lost half my team to pneumonia again. Half my team? That's the smile of a murderer. By the way, my autocorrect thought I said pneumonia, which is a hilarious misunderstanding. Since I lost half the team I planned to use for this gym, I took the time to catch a few more Pokemon in the hopes of recuperating my losses. I also bought 2 choice scarves, which in hindsight might have been a bad investment since I won't get to choose which move to go with, so I just wasted $200,000. What is that? Is that a real mushroom? Weird. Alright, let's try this again. Faraffarig wasn't too much, though Alexa really wanted to use Taillope when they were about to go down anyway. Nearly lost Ductrio to an energy ball, whereby Arcanine had to tag in. Big issue though, switching all the time leads to my Pokemon taking more damage than what is comfortable. Even still, Arcanine, though close to being taken out, I knew was able to feint the Espathra, and now their final Pokemon. And of course Alexa thinks it's best to use Sticky Web, then Growl on their final Pokemon that only uses special moves. So Kricketune died. That's my mascot you just killed there. You're on shaky ground! If it wasn't for a crit from a super effective Bug Buzz, I would have lost even more Pokemon. Okay, apparently now I gotta do a pose. I don't know how they did it. Oh! Yeah! Let's get this Fountain Gym out of the way. Since this is an Ice Gym, I thought it best to lead with the Fire type. So naturally Alexa went with Uproar, and got frozen thereafter. A little more bad luck happened between the Beartic and my Hatterene. Toward the end of their excursion, oldest time being faster than them, to my aghast, they happened to have Aqua Jet. At least my Rocky Helmet allowed Hatterene to take their revenge from the grave.
Ow! That didn't take much!
Azumarill handily took out Moby, and Altaria thereafter. For the final Titan challenge, to be real, I used YouTube to find out what this challenge is like, so I was very surprised Dondozo was there.
I didn't quite watch the whole video.
Wait, there's a third battle? Phew, beat them pretty quickly. There's a fourth! I defeated all the gyms and the Titans, and now it's the Starfall bases. This entire time, I've been saving my TM materials for the last stretch of the game, and beating up Team Bad Guy will help us in this way even further. Oh, is this Combi the Gate Guardian of this base? Very cute. I love that this random wild Scyther is just spectating the fight. For the most part, since I've been keeping up my training for my box of Pokemon throughout, the bases were thankfully not too bad. Still had a couple scares though. You know what, Alexa? You and I have been through a lot. I said some things, you threatened to kill my life a couple of times, but since we're almost done with this challenge, don't look at the length of this video by the way, let's work together to make this a worthwhile ending. In our first obstacle together, a written test. Let's study. So for real, I wanted Alexa to do this challenge without my assistance. Let's see if this is even possible. 4.5 hours later. So it's technically possible, but I did the math. It would be a 0.0006% chance of this ever happening. That's even worse than getting a shiny in Gen 3. I ain't that dedicated to the joke. That's some boss swagger right there. The first Elite Four member went well. Whiscash was one-shotted with a magical leaf. Camerupt lost to a doubly weak waterfall. Medicham was close to losing to the Donphan, but not a huge deal since they were faster anyway. Azumarill slaughtered the Dugtrio. I kind of wasted one. Love you. Say hi. Say hi. No, bye. Okay, bye. I kind of wasted my one Terra usage on Braviary since they kept using Protect! So Miaskarada had to finish the job. Okay, who let the daycare to the Elite Four? Oh, you're actually the leader. Sorry. Arcanine had a 50% chance of them using a fire attack on the Steel Elephant. The Steel Elephant, if you will. She's back. I wrote this joke in the script and I am keeping it in. Surprisingly, Alexa chose the correct move and KO'd them. I also terrestrialized just in case to avoid their ground attack. Braviary didn't do too well against their Corviknight, so my shiny Ampharos was switched in. Finally getting to use this dude. Immediately paralyzed from my static ability, they apparently weren't slow enough. Eventually got fed up and tested to see if Alexa would actually allow our shiny to faint. Didn't think so. Braviary is still healthy, so they went head-to-head with Bronzong. My dude, you ain't performing too well here. There we go. It's 4 against 2. We're doing okay. Medicham took out the Magnezone, and now for Tinkaton. Please no. Alexa, make some good choices. Play rough on a Steel Fairy? Okay. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Better switch. Body press. Not too bad. Any move other than Magical Leaf, please. Oh no. Come on, twice? Wait, when were they this fast? Okay. We still have some heavy hitters. Braviary, help me out. Yes, he lived on 1 HP. That's not enough. I'm beginning to worry. No. Don't you dare. Lost shiny Ampharos, my last Pokemon, plus Mist Thunder, haha. I just lost 6 of my best Pokemon, including a shiny. I may or may not have chucked my remote across the room. Well, you know what? I'm an optimist. I still got a good few Pokemon left. Maybe I'll take a break from the Elite Four and try to fight Arva, and they're all dead now too. No, I can't give up yet.
CPC, you must try one more time.
Siri?
But, you should do better with your type matchups.
Yes, Yes, I think you're right.
Alright, I'm gonna head out with Cortana.
We out, son.
Straight back to the Elite Four. I may have lost to you guys last time, but Alexa and I are better than before. With my brand new shiny Gyarados that I found at Lake Rage, or whatever it's called, and Rotom, which can change their typing to fit the Elite Four member.
Alexa, we got this time. Alexa?
It looks like Alexa's having some stage fright. I guess losing 12 Pokemon in a row got her riled up. So Google again will be taking your place once she gets over her butterflies. With the assistance of Google, even the toddler was mincemeat. So now we can finally proceed. A single hit to the Tropius. Staraptor essentially defeated themselves from the Brave Birds into Rocky Helmet. Not the smartest bird. Altaria lost to one Icy Wind. And a Terra Ice the Titan one-shotted the Oricorio and Flamigo. By the way, my teacher predicted Flamigo. With the Dragon Elite member, with this dude, other than the Dragalge and the Baxcalibur, every one of his Pokemon were one-shotted. As you can tell, it went a little bit different with this go-around with the Elite Four. Last time, I was more focused on the objectively best Pokemon, but I forgore one thing. Since much of the Elite Four were weak to Ice-type Pokemon, my team was better equipped to handle them. Since we actually won, I probably should have kept that in mind last time. Wait. You can switch Pokemon from your boxes all this time? Alexa, you ready for the champ? Let's get to work. After spending an hour and 15-ish minutes in preparation for the champion, I hope, no, we're ready. And I think at least we have a small idea of what we're gonna do. If we can make sure we can one-shot the first Pokemon, it'll then become a 6v5 in our favor. In this case, a Spothor loses to a single Bug Buzz. I can tell she's shaking in her boots. My Dung Dung even took out the King Gambit, though not without consequence. Compatible had a tough time with the Avalugg despite their type advantage. That dang massive defense, man. Not shiny Gyarados was neutral to Go-Go's attacks. Plus, Intimidate made this easier. Alexa took it upon herself to use Dragon Dance twice. She eventually does take out the Go-Goat, but she thought it best to switch into Rotom going into Velusa, taking them out with a Hydro Pump. Honestly, our team ain't looking too good. This has to be it, Alexa. Because our attack wasn't enough, Slowbro had to come out. They were so close to losing to a single Psychic, and had I terrestrialized Slowbro, we would have won right here. Instead, now we have to allow Slowbro to faint, so that the next Pokemon can withstand an attack. They're too strong. I'm sorry, Slowbro. With one more attack, Alexa became the champion of the Paldean region. Alexa, are you happy?
I'm very happy. Woohoo!
Don't get too comfortable though. There's still more to this challenge. Let's briefly go through the mandatories. We took our revenge on my doppelganger. Man, that dog is genuinely scary. Then went to finish the Starfall base storyline. Defeated the old dude after a few casualties. But you know what they say, you can't bake a poffin without losing a dozen Pokemon. Join the Starfall team. We have the Goth, the Ninja Goth, the WWE Amazonas. Oh, and two kids. Brock? Last up is the one that created so much distress in my life. But this time, she wasn't nearly as bad. That's game! Oh! Yes! And as Nimona dabbed in defeat, we've finally gotten retribution. I miss the days when beating the Elite Four was all you needed to do to beat a challenge. But we have one final event, Area 0. But before that, here's a montage of all the times this game glitched while doing this challenge. To determine what'll be our final Pokemon to catch in this new route, I used a name wheel. Please be a Paradox. Please be a Paradox. Murkrow. Not terrible, but since it won't have his hidden ability Prankster, not really worth training to fight the professor at the end. This place really reminds me of Chowder. Oh, I just realized this is AI versus AI. That's so cool! Professor Turo, let's see which AI will take over the world. Man, the future seems really grim. Anyway, onto the battle. Once again, we wanted to OHKO the opponent's first Pokemon for sure. Ms. Magus KO'd their Iron Mama with a lucky crit. I accidentally sent out Dung Dung, which literally doesn't have a move that can hit Iron Drugulus. Whoops! This might be bad. So Alexa and I had to switch to Gyarados, and was forced to try Celeste more handle the fake Hydreigon. And again, when Iron Thorns was to come out, I mistook it for Iron Bundle. No, not again! What's wrong with me? I think Professor Turo is messing with me. Nonetheless, Alexa decided to stay in with Miss Magius. But if Alexa chooses to use Calm Mind, Miss Magius would be useless due to Iron Thorn's attack. Unless they miss. What's with my luck all of a sudden? R.I.P. Miss Magius. Avenge them, Go Goat.
Avenge me!
Yes.
A single Psybeam took out the shady robot penguin, a phrase I didn't know I would say. One final Pokemon stands between us and becoming the superior AI. Come on, Alexa, let's finish this! Your Spirit Break is nothing to the power of a poopy Your Spirit Break is nothing to the power of my poopy beetle! So with one final attack, Alexa has proven that she can do a Nuzlocke. Alexa has then retroactively been put into the Hall of Fame. I should let her do it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Along with Top Bell Smart, Uhura, MC Hammer, Groot Shiitake, Jacques Joseph Team, Rocket Priceless, Purpose Doug, and Doug Goodboy, Norman Iabirds, The Explosion Squad, HR, and Bruffwood T, the Pacifists, Kaido, the Legion of Darkness, Team Toxic, Markamu, the Competitive Team, and Zenitsu.
With an in-game timer of, no idea, never figure out how to do that. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any prayers, please let us know. And with that, I say, keep being awesome. All right, that's the second time I've done I've showed my face on screen. I hope you enjoyed, and I have no final thoughts. Bye. This was a terrible challenge. I hated it, and I'm glad it's over.